Pleasure Beach Resort has definitely had an interesting history as of late. Hell, many even think that it might even close in a few years if it stays like this. However, the only new vibe we know about being an intimate gyro swing, it begs the question, what should Blackpool build next? I said that like it would be the title of the video and I already know it's not. Okay, so let's just assume that the PlayStation ride, or as we call it, the Ice Blast, stays. And let's also presume that the intimate gyro swing will be in the Grand Prix Helix. Now that I've got that out of the way, let's start by talking about what Blackpool should do with the already existing rides. Now, I don't see anything they could do to a Big Dipper, Nick Streak or Avalanche. But Grand National, on the other hand, considering that they legally can't, I don't think they'll even see it. I do think there's a chance that they could get either GCI or Gravity Group to retrack it. But they have to keep the layout the exact same or else it will be illegal. Because for some reason, Historic England thinks that Grand National is just too good to remove. However, Steeplechase isn't protected by anyone, and as though we can do anything we want to it. Given that it would be fairly steep, I just don't see any reason why they shouldn't replace it with one of the new SNS Steeplechase things. I don't know how well this will be received by the general public, but I already know Scott McDermott from Your Experience Guys really loves the idea. I know his name's not McDermott, I don't know why I write that down. Obviously, Blackpool Pleasure Beach will probably just continue to partially retrack the big one until the entire thing's new. Although it would be cool if they redesigned it a bit to make it a bit less janky and a bit more thrilling. God, if only there's a video about that. Here's a video about that. With the WAGCU, which obviously stands for the Wallace and Gromit Cinematic Universe, expanding with the new upcoming movie, Blackpool could theoretically add new scenes to the Thrillomatic, although with it still using the old Goldmine track, and the only place it could realistically expand to being the gift shop, I don't see this happening. Alright lads and lasses, now that we've got that out of the way, get ready to fasten your seatbelt and buckle your regular belts, because we're onto the new shit now, dog. But if theoretically they did build a new coaster, what would it be? No, I don't know how controversial this is, but I don't think they'll be building a Mack double launch coaster. And using my knowledge of the iconic Blackpool van, I don't think they'll be going after the UK's tallest coaster record again. No, I don't think a launch coaster is off the table, but if they did it, it'd probably be something similar to Formula of Energylandia or Formula at Energylandia. Speaking of which, knowing Blackpool's current financial situation, they physically wouldn't be able to build something like a B&M or an RMC. But I do see them building something like a Gerstlauer Resonance or Vekoma. In my opinion, they should probably build a Vekoma, but that's neither here nor there. After all, why do that when you can just build a new hotel? But something similar to Formula for Formula at Energy would probably be great there, but that's just my opinion, even if my opinion matters more than yours. Alright, that's all folks. I've been Amanda Thompson, secretly telling you what we're going to build whilst wearing a disguise. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, become a member, join the Patreon, and call me a pretty little princess. Alright, peace.